Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome back to the video. Today's video I'll be showing you guys how to solo queue as Gibraltar in Season 14. Now, I know a lot of people have probably switched off Gibby going to Newcastle or just try to get off Gibby completely because of other characters like Mad Maggie and stuff like that. But I promise you it's not big changes. Gibby is still going to be one of the strongest legends in the game. So hopefully this helps you guys with your solo queue journeys. I've been having an absolute blast playing Gibby with the new gun changes and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully it helps you all out. Alright guys, so to pretty much start off this video, I want to go ahead and talk about the ring. Now the ring, a lot of people have been struggling with. When you're with randoms, a lot of times if you just start running in the direction, they will normally follow you. Now there's two things that can happen right here. Whenever you solo queue is either one, they will follow you completely. Like if you have some decent kills or if you have like a decent badge on, a lot of times players will follow you. If you're constantly talking in chat, or on voice chat I should say, they will more likely follow you. Now, if you don't like talking so much, like I'm not really a big person about talking to random people. I just like vibing out, making some call outs when necessary. I like to listen to what my teammates have to say. I will sit there and I like following my teammates. A lot of times as Gibraltars, we struggle to have teammates fight with us. So stop trying to force random players that never played with Gibbies really to fight with you in the bubble. If you throw a bubble down, don't expect them to be right on top of you with you. Just don't expect it. Try to help them out. Throw a bubble when necessary to mostly help out your teammates. Or if you're in a pinch, throw it on yourself. Just don't trust teammates to really fight in the bubble with you. I feel like that's what a lot of people make mistakes when they trust their teammates too much. Now, you can get some cracked teammates. Like this game, I actually had really decent teammates. And that's all you can ask for whenever you're solo queuing. But again, I don't expect these guys to know how to fight in a bubble or begin the bubble. I just have to try to use my bubble as best as possible to help them out and help myself out. Um, but again, with the storm situation, you want to rotate. My teammates are actually just bullying kids coming out of the zone, and that's what you need to happen. You need to go ahead, get inside zone, and try to shoot everyone that's trying to come in. Because more than likely, they're going to rotate with other teams. But they went ahead and got them low. Pathfinder's pulling up, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up with the Pathfinder. I don't want to leave my teams hanging. Even if I don't feel like it's a good pushing out in the storm with low heals, I still want to help out my teammates as much as possible. So when you're solo queuing, you have to do stuff like this. You have to go out of your way to help your teammates. Don't stand back and just call them an idiot because it's not going to work out for the whole team combined. Just try to help them out. If you die for it, oh well. Very next game, or just try to find teammates.
I got him.
But again, people with Season 14, you don't see many Gibbies, and you have to take advantage of the fact that no one's playing Gibraltars, no one's going to be used to fighting a Gibraltar team, so take advantage of that. Your bubble's going to go absolutely crazy. Nice little free RP right here, doing a young little finisher just because, why not, you know? And right here's a good example of just like why saving the bubble. Like I can just simply throw bubble just to help out my teammate, just resing them. I didn't need to throw bubble for anything else. I didn't need to push forth bubble. There's no need for it. So I just went ahead and used bubble for that. I was thinking about using alt just in case I decide to push forward. But a lot of people, they don't want to push in storm fully. So you can kind of save alt. That's what I was going to use alt for, is simply throw it at the edge, which another Gibby threw his alt absolutely huge.
Nice fucking bubble, Gibby.
But I went ahead and I was going to throw my alt right at the edge of storm to keep them away so we could escape, but we didn't need it. And that's one of those things of when to use your alt and when not to. In my mind, I thought potentially I can save this alt for a future fight. I don't need to use it right here, and that's what happened. I went ahead and saved it just in case I need it some other time, and I knew my teammates could get out. And I have two escape teammates too. They both can get out very easily. And my alt's pretty much my own escape if I need to get out. Because if I'm getting blasted from people in zone, all I do is throw it on them, and I can run around for free while they're trying to run away from my alt. So as Gibby, you want to think of your bubble. When you're solo queuing, you want to think of your bubble and your alt as your escape. Because a lot of times you're going to be playing with Octanes, Wraiths, Pathfinders, the new Legend Vantage. Like, they all have escapes where Gibby doesn't. Try to use his abilities as that escape. And this is a huge fight. When someone's crafting like this, absolutely huge. I already know that guy was low, so I went ahead and focused him. Kind of free. And right here's another reason just to throw my bubble. I didn't use my bubble to help teammates. I used it to pretty much protect myself because I need to make sure I don't go down.
This guy's so low on me.
And right here's pretty much a greedy play. I thought we were going to stay back. He went ahead and pushed, and I didn't have time to shield. So I went ahead and just thirsted, reloaded as I was swapping to shield. And I knew I could get here in time to easily clean up. I have a 301 Eva. I know I could have cleaned it up. The only problem with this is potentially we could have got third partied, which would have been my fault. I could have kept the Pathfinder alive, but a lot of times when you solo queue, try to play for yourself a little bit, not like overly play for yourself, but if I go and risk it right there, teammate goes down, and let's just say he doesn't hit that guy at all, that guy has full HP, and I didn't shield swap, I could have got clipped as well, and they'd have laughed at me, you know? They'd been like, what are you doing, Gibby? You're fat. Imagine. I don't know. But that is the potential, so make sure, you know, you play a little bit for yourself, make sure you're healed up so you can potentially fight, because you don't want to trust your teammates to have fully did the damage they had done. I did hear the bullets, I did hear the shots, I knew that he got him pretty low, so I wasn't too worried about it. I just wanted to make sure that we 100% were safe as a team. Hey puppy, don't touch me. Hey puppy, don't touch me. And right here, you know, I was just running for my life. You know, that swarm hurts. I could have got one tapped right here, but it didn't. It did tickle my booty right here. Yeah, Gibby's is huge. I don't know how I got hit, honestly. The storm kissed my butt right there. Not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna skip forward just a tad bit here, and the yawns because all we're doing is just rotating. I finally found a PK. I'm not a fan of the Evo, guys. Honestly, now the Evo's really strong. Don't get me wrong. I do not like double tap. I do not recommend any Gibby to double tap. I recommend you to simply take your time between your shots. Don't go out double tap and stay out double tap. You want to be able to control your shots. So you want to go out, tap fire, or just shoot one time and go back inside and repeat the process. You don't want to go out and double tap as you're going in. Next thing you're hitting the bubble and it's pointless. Absolutely huge fight in a second. Smart by teammate, just go ahead and destroy the door, honestly. If Watson teams want to like put like fences on doors, just open the door, break it. Force them to always have to watch it. Put that man off guard. I don't know who did the most damage on that guy, but that guy was, he was already 1 HP. Push forward the above. Again, this is for my own use, not necessarily my teammates' use. Because I know I need to go crazy, but that charge rifle in the bubble play, teammate knows how to work and twerk in a bubble. That's a positive thing right there. He worked and twerked with the charge rifle. But absolutely huge. Like right there, like saving bubble for that situation. Wait for one's knocked, and it's normally free. Push forward and have that little simple bubble fight. That's why Gibby's still so strong. Like, there's going to be a lot of, like, I don't know what it is with this map, but a lot of Watsons. Watson's huge on this map. A lot of people like it. And Gibraltar's bubble simply counters the fence. All you do is throw it at a certain angle, so the middle, like the outside of the bubble goes to the middle of the fence. You cut it off and you're able to walk in for free. You'll see a future one of that here soon, bro. Honestly. Even though I hit 9s, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just skipping that because there's nothing going on. I see the double zero. I mean, so get back up just a tad. So I just want to go ahead and ape this team. The other teams are up top. This is the only team here. Again, Watson teams are just overpopulated on this map. People love it. So a lot of buildings. You're going to see this. A lot of buildings. This is a good example. Even though I hit a 9. That's a good example of a bubble push against a Watson team. Even though I'm a bottler, hit 9. It's still a smart move. Now, a lot of buildings, 1K KC, they have, like, the rooftops have a lot of holes. Take advantage of that. Doesn't matter if you're the big guy. Go up there, catch some angles, and slay out. Because, again, you're still playing for yourself as a solo. You're not trying to be, like, that support role, being a huge tank. You're trying to make angles. You're trying to make plays for yourself, for the team. Because you got to think that you're the best on the team whenever you're solo dolo. And again, KC like this, if you see a rooftop, try to make angles, and you're going to go crazy with them. Right here, the other teams are fighting. I see it. I go ahead and call it out. My teammates don't go to it right away, but you just want to go ahead and just try to get there as soon as you possibly can. Now, if you start to get low and they start to tear you up because they finish already, just go ahead and step back a little bit, wait for your teammates to get there. But if you have the potential, just go ahead and go. Don't wait for your randoms. Now, don't overextend and get knocked, and then it just ruins the whole game for you and your randoms. Just try to make the play. And right here, that's exactly what I do. I go ahead and ult with the third party. Third party with the ult. I just bottom my words out. And then I just push forward. You see, I'm just going back in my bubble every single time. I just keep going back. Even though, like, it's a good distance back here, I still want to go back to it. I still dip back to it, and I crouch as I'm going backwards. That's a huge thing. As a Gibraltar player, you want to crouch as you're going in your bubble because you get in the bubble a lot sooner. So I keep peeking going out. Let's see, I overextend right there. Even though I'm getting lit up, I don't care. I want to make sure that guy gets knocked before he gets fully healed. And I just go back in the bubble. Even though I took a lot of health, I'm so confident that I can just put him down. See, it's about timing your shots too. Last guy right here. Sadly, he didn't push me. I really wanted that another guy to come in the bubble so I can, you know, hit him with the 1v1. Teammate hit me with a compliment right there. I don't know if y'all heard it. Let me go back. Turn it up, son.
GG, Fly, you're the best game I ever had.
Thank you, sir. My man said best Gibby he's ever had. Huge. Absolutely huge compliment. And that's a good compliment coming from a season that Gibraltar is not supposedly meta anymore. So, honestly, that's huge. That's a huge compliment from teammate to give me. I see it as Gibby's no longer meta because he's not a lot of people running him. A lot of people running Newcastle. A lot of people running Vantage. Of course, Sears in the meta still. And Mad Maggie's not really running rampant. So I really wouldn't stress about Mad Maggie too much. And if you stress about Mad Maggie a little bit, don't necessarily worry about her ult. Just think of it like a crypto ult. Like you try to make sure you don't throw bubble down when you know there's a crypto in play. Do the same thing with Mad Maggie. It's literally the same kind of concept with her ult and his ult. Just, you know, if it's already out, huge, you can use it after that. But if they haven't done it yet, just be careful when you throw your bubble that there's the potential or they're going to use their ult. So trying to figure out a way to get around that or like get to cover when that goes away. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. This was a fun game I had here with some randoms. And again, don't stress about, you know, what your randoms are going to do, like if they're going to be good or not. Just try to play them as best you possibly can. Don't overdo it. Don't expect them to be extremely good in bubble fights or extremely good at fighting. Just try to help them out as best you can. Follow them if you possibly can. You know, if you don't want to lead or they want to lead themselves, just follow them. That's the best thing that you can do as a Gibby is follow your teammates. It's going to be the best role, especially for randoms, because again, they're not going to be the best at fighting sometimes. Sometimes you're going to find crack randoms. Sometimes you don't. Just try to make the best out of it. And if there's potential they're leading and you can follow them, that is the best time to turn up as a Gibby solo. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys want more or need any other help, put in the comments below what you absolutely need help with. Any specific videos for season 14, I'd love to do. If you want to see me play other legends like Newcastle or Vantage, let me know as well. I have enjoyed some Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo, I realized that I didn't show the after report fully. This is the kills and damage. My Pathfinder absolutely popped off. My Advantage had the same damage as I did. We went crazy this game. First place with 15 kills with randoms is absolutely huge. So you can't ask anything better than that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, and I'm gonna start uploading a lot more. I know I've been causing with it lately, but with season 14, with all the meta changes with guns and stuff, you don't really necessarily need shotguns. I'll get into that in a future video. But you don't need shotguns really anymore as a Gibby. I still recommend that young PK. It's absolutely huge. Other than that, appreciate you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.